and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sikeno Femela for those who are new, and for those who've been subscribed, thank you very much for staying. And I just also want to welcome the new ones home. So today I'm going to talk about why I cut my hair. Guys, this is not my hair. So basically I've been since the beginning of the year, I have received like a clear word, actually from last year, a clear word from the Lord. And he has been showing me the influence of Esther. Actually, I was at a conference in East London, and we went to a conference at the Dome, for those who know the Dome in East London. And obviously there was impartation being given, and I received the impartation of the influence of Esther. That was that day. And then things moved on and life happened, and then a lot of things happened in my own life that actually but a lot of things happened in my own life, and I kind of forgot about that. But then I have been on Esther since the beginning of the year. Like every time I try to read, I always land up in that book, and every time I tried to reason with God pertaining a certain thing, he would always lead me back to that book, which was always just so weird, because I would be like, what am I doing here? But so then since the beginning of the year, it has been clear that that's the place that I need to move. And then having influence, and God told me straight up, I cannot give you the influence that you need to move in, and I know that I've chosen you and you've said yes to me, but we need to work. Now we need to work on things. We need to fix certain things. We need to heal certain things. So he needed to heal my childhood traumas. He needed to heal the way that I do things, and he's still healing, to the point that now, guys, God has been so clear that I need deliverance. And we can maybe discuss this topic once I've received my deliverance. I am in the process of that. But how also, like, as a Christian or as a strong Christian, I know like there's always questions of why would you need deliverance but you're a Christian? Like, why do you need to go through the process? Aren't you right with God and all of that? How can demons leave or live in you as a Christian? Like, how does that happen? But anyway, when I'm ready to share about that, I'll go through that. So to the point where he told me, Sike, you need deliverance. There's things that have been happening, and there's things that you've let happen in your life because of anger, because of, obviously the root was that it was not fair. Yet you have taken up those things and you have made it you. You have created a personality that now makes these things think that they can stay in you. And I cannot have my influence or my part in your life if these things are still inside of you. So that's the journey. So that's what's been happening. And also he's been confronting my confidence, like how confident am I in what I want. And it's been difficult because I've had to prove myself for most of my life. So being raised by a single parent, I took it upon myself that I need to prove, whether it was getting good grades or getting good grades or whatever the case may be. So I always felt like I had to prove myself. So then I took that up in my life. I had to prove myself in relationships. I had to prove myself in friendships. I had to prove myself at work. And part of proving myself would be that I needed to take things that I feel like are over me, like this is going to overwhelm me, but since I want to prove myself, then I have to do this. So then so then that happened, and so with that, God has been wanting to give me my confidence back, the confidence that say I can do what I want to do, and I can be who I truly am in God, and it can be okay, it can be fine. And with that, like, I still remember a time that I couldn't even go without wearing earrings. Like, I feel that I need to wear my earrings because I felt beautiful when I wear earrings. And he started by that. I don't know, actually, I think it was last year or even before that, when he started working in me, and I don't wear earrings anymore. And I'm not saying earrings are bad or you shouldn't, but all I'm saying is that he took that away from me because I was creating a god out of that situation. I was creating a fix. I knew that if I had my earrings on, then I looked beautiful, or I looked better, or whatever, and I could be presentable, which was an issue because I shouldn't use other things to make me beautiful other than God and how he dresses me up and how he creates a certain personality out of me that is beautiful. So that was that. So I gave up those earrings, and then I had a challenge now, like my hair. So since I was a child, my hair didn't grow out like how other people's hair grows out. Like even my natural hair doesn't look natural. Sometimes I struggle and I'm like, what's happening? But even that attitude would make me so frustrated with taking care of my own hair and all of that. So then I decided, no, I'm gonna keep doing something to my hair, and it must be long and it must look like this. Whenever I cut my hair, it's like also people would make fun of me, like, oh, you have a small head, bariba, and your ears are so small, because then it would expose my ears and the shape of my head and all of that, which added to this. But what I'm finding now, that no matter what people say, and guys, I'm still working this out. I still cannot wear my hair out the way that it is now in certain places. I still feel myself being like, oh no, what if they say something and they trigger me, whatever. But I decided that I'm gonna cut my hair. Out of that, I was like, God, I'm frustrated with keeping hair or this relationship with hair, so let's start from scratch. I actually wanted to cut it completely off, but my husband was like, nah, let's just do this, and then if you still want to do more, then I can do it. So he cut my hair, as you saw in the beginning of the video. He cut my hair, and this is how I look now. This is how I look. And what has happened is that I feel lighter. I feel like I can even trust myself now, that I can do things that I know that I need to do, and I can face the world with those decisions. And you know, I feel beautiful, to be honest. I feel beautiful because this is my authentic self. Yes, all the things, and I'll still wear my wigs, and I'll still enjoy certain types of hair and put on braids and whatever, because I love braids, black braids. But again, I feel that if I can accept myself like this, and then enhance that beauty using certain things, then that's beautiful. To accept yourself as is, and then enhance yourself, basically. And that is the journey that has come. There's so much freedom, guys. I could even wash my hair today, like get into the bath and then don't worry about getting water into my hair and all of that. But that's basically what I wanted to talk about, that I cut my hair and how it's actually now created this trust within myself. Like, I feel like I can show up as myself, to myself, even before I show up to other people. The fact that I've been able to show up to myself as like this person, and I'm okay with that, and I'm navigating, and I'm not scared to look at myself in the mirror every day and be like, oh, this is how you are. This is you. You cut your hair. You're not your hair. You're not your long hair. You are everything that God has set you out to be. So I'm currently in this season. And yeah, tell me if you have cut your hair in the past, and how did that make you feel? And are you thinking about cutting your hair? And how is that for you? And when are you going to do it? And maybe if you really wanted to do it, this is the video for you, to actually give you a thumbs up and say, try it out and see what it has for you. Especially, as I said, if you are someone who needs a confidence boost, who needs to stand up for themselves, and you maybe took up, proving yourself and proving yourself in a certain way, and now you want to get that out of your life. So please do tell me, comment down below, please like, share, and know that if this is impactful, please share it. And if it's not something that you find impactful, you don't have to share, you don't have to like, you don't have to engage in something that you are not believing right now. I want to have this relationship with my followers or my subscribers and the people who watch my content, where you can truly say that this has impacted you. So yes, please enjoy the rest of your day, and see you in the next video.